Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something that honestly had me staring at my screen. So I have been following the Newjeans versus Adore legal drama closely. And just when I thought this case couldn't get any more twisted, it did. Like, full on. So, as we all know, Newjeans has been struggling a lot with their recent trial. But more than anything else, they've been struggling with one major issue. And it's a big one. Evidence. Or should I say, lack of evidence. In this trial, Adore had brought actual evidence first to support their claims. And I'm not talking just claims. We're talking real legal-level evidence, like CCTV footage and even text messages. This evidence was probably reviewed and accepted. And because of that, the courtroom pressure now shifts directly to Newjeans. It's their turn to prove their side of the story. And unfortunately, that's where Newjeans' legal team struggles and things start to get messy. It has also come to light, and yes, this shocked me too, that bunnies, which are just Newjeans fans if you didn't know, have teamed up with the Newjeans legal team to help the girls. Yep, fans and lawyers, side by side. In this timeline, fandoms aren't just making fan cams, they're building legal arguments. I did not have this on my 2025 bingo card, so right now, as we speak, bunnies and the lawyers working for Newjeans are out here collaborating. Their main mission? To help the girls with malicious comments and, believe it or not, to help find evidence for the case. Yes, you heard that correctly. Fans are trying to gather evidence to help win a legal trial. Let that sink in. But this gets even juicier. A screenshot that was posted by Rose's Crib on YouTube shows a Newjeans fan chat room titled Hive Controversy Information Sharing Room 1. Personally, I think the word hive in the title was supposed to be hive, and it just got butchered in translation. But regardless, it's real. Inside this chat room, fans are seen discussing evidence, or more accurately, the lack of it. One of the messages from a fan says, "Of course evidence is yet to be submitted. It doesn't seem to be the time." Honestly, I think right now is the perfect time to bring evidence, if they have any cause. This could change how the public sees them, as right now most of the public sees Newjeans as young girls who are trying to win a trial using emotional and dramatic statements. Then someone else chimes in with, "I guess there is no evidence." No evidence, in my opinion, is crazy. But also that's a wild thing to admit in a group dedicated to helping the legal team. Even as someone who isn't on Newjeans' side in this, I genuinely hope the girls do manage to find at least some real evidence. Because in court, statements and testimonies are not going to cut it, especially when you're going up against a massive company that's literally throwing receipts like confetti. And let me just say, I find it kind of weird that Newjeans fans are the ones out here chasing down evidence. Like, don't get me wrong, I've seen some passionate fandom behavior before, but this is next level. Like, the fact they're helping to solve malicious comments is fine, but finding legal evidence for a trial is crazy. The fans continue in the chat room saying, such claims would be accepted only if there was evidence. Which, yeah, exactly. That's how court works. You can't just throw accusations out like popcorn and hope something sticks. You need actual proof, and it's wild to me that they had to remind each other of that. Then someone else adds, because we don't know whether it exists or not. So now they're admitting that there might not even be any evidence? I mean, at that point, wouldn't you at least consider that maybe, just maybe, Newjeans might not be telling the entire whole truth? But no. The fans are ride or die, no doubts, no questions, just full blind loyalty. And honestly, that's kind of scary. Then comes the moment that left me, and literally everyone else, shook. One of the users says, "It would be nice if Illit could testify." I paused, reread it, then reread it again. Because what? You're telling me that after Newjeans fans spent an entire year sending death threats, mass harassing, and demanding apologies from the Illit girls, now they want Illit to testify to help Newjeans? That's like robbing someone and then asking them to be your character witness. The audacity. And it's not just me. Fans were left in shock. Even the person who posted that message ended the convo by basically admitting it would be impossible to make the Illit girls testify. Yeah, no kidding. Now, all of this got me thinking, I personally want Newjeans to testify in this trial. Because if they do, that means Adore's legal team can finally ask them direct questions. No hiding behind vague statements. No Min Hee-jin to protect them. Just straight up truth. And I don't know how it works in South Korea specifically, but where I'm from, when you testify in court, you're expected to tell the truth. If you lie, that's perjury, and it comes with real consequences. More extreme legal ones. So if the Newjeans girls are really serious about this case and their claims, they should get on that stand to tell the truth. This way they can also let the world hear what they have to say. Clear the air. Answer the questions we've all been wondering. Because as of now, everything feels like it's being handled behind the scenes, in a fog of confusion, fan wars, and emotional claims. This whole chat room conversation was honestly shocking. It's rare to see fandoms this deep in the trenches of a legal battle. Newjeans fans are even going out of their way to make Twitter posts to other fans to notify the legal teams if they have any evidence. One of the main posts stated, "Bunnies, if you have any materials that could help serve as evidence to help NJZ, Newjeans, especially anything that could be used in court to show how Hybe, Ador, broke trust or interfered with the members' activities, please send them to their legal representative. After reading that entire statement, I had so many questions. First of all, they're asking for evidence of Hybe or Ador interfering. Like, shouldn't Newjeans state how they interfered and then find evidence? This entire statement, in my opinion, sounds like a desperate attempt to find anything to the point they're making posts. Also, I do not understand how fans will find evidence for those sort of things, like, are they supposed to hack into Hybe to find evidence? Because that would be illegal. Anyways, interpret this post any way you want, but you cannot deny that Newjeans and their lawyers are getting very desperate. Also, the post had a link to Newjeans' legal representatives, so honestly, if you do have any legit evidence, please send it to their legal team, because I don't want Newjeans to lose this case so easily, even though I am not even supporting them. I want this to be a real trial, as it could truly change the K-pop industry, in a good way or bad way. If Newjeans lose this trial, which is probably the case, this could cause companies to be way more stricter when it comes to contracts, causing idols to potentially be abused by their own companies more. On the other hand, if they win, this would cause more idols to start suing their companies. The thing is, in this case with Newjeans, I think the entire reason Newjeans left their company and is now in this trial is so they can be with Jin. In my personal opinion, after reviewing everything that has happened, I don't think Newjeans were truly mistreated or want to help the idol industry when it comes to contracts. But that is just my opinion, as all Newjeans talk about is Jin and how sad they felt from this lawsuit. Should they be making demands of people like Illit, especially after harassing them? But the biggest question I have is for you. Do you think Illit should testify? For Newjeans? For Ador? For anyone after everything they've been through leading to this trial? Also, do you feel confused with the entire Newjeans situation right now? Do you feel like you haven't kept up with everything and now you're lost? Well, don't worry, because around the end of April, I will start releasing my series, which will dive into the entire Newjeans situation from every small detail, all the way to big controversies that happened. I will make this series as unbiased as possible so you can see the entire picture of everything that happened and make your own opinion. Also in the series, I will also be discussing theories to certain things that were talked about, so you can understand what fans and the public were thinking. I am thinking of calling this series Entire Newjeans Drama Explained. I will be calling it that to keep the title simple to understand. I hope you stay tuned for my series and enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for my updates and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the release of my first ever series. Bye for now.
Illit in the future.